What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Christian, but you already knew that. And we're back at it again to go ahead and look at some more footy content. And for today, we're going to be looking at some of the leaked kits for the 2023-2024 season. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Starting off then with the first kit that we have lined up, it's Inter Milan's home kit for next season. And with Inter Milan, you know, there's only one of two ways this is going. It's either going to be black and blue stripes, or it's going to be black and blue stripes. And this kit is none other than that, as we have some black and blue stripes coming in. I don't know how I feel about these stripes, to be honest. Like, they're not finished. They're kind of like paint strokes, so they're uneven. I don't know how I feel about that, but I mean, other than that, it looks just like a normal generic Inter Milan kit, to be honest. It's not nothing, spectacular, nothing out of the ordinary. I like the fact that it has thicker lines. I think less lines in between, less stripes in between a kit looks better instead of like a ton of tiny individual lines. So I'll give it some pluses for that. So I think out of 10, I'll rate this one, just to start off, let's go with a 6. So leaving Inter Milan's home kit, we're going to go on to their away kit. And now this one is interesting because they have their white base for their away, which is normally what they do wear unless they try to go somewhere else. But normally Inter Milan have some type of white on their kits. But with the sash this time, instead of one solid color, they've gone ahead and have a blue and a black. But if you notice, they alternate. So it's almost like the stripe pattern continues, but on the sash this time. So I don't know if there's going to be a sponsor on these kits. Maybe that's why they have like this little missing section right here. But if there isn't a sponsor on this kit, I feel like that's going to look really... Actually, no, it's not going to look weird. I was going to say it's going to look weird, but I don't think it does. Yeah. I feel like without a sponsor, this kit would actually look amazing. So I'm going to see if I can get my hands on this without a sponsor on it. But this kit, I really like this one a lot more compared to the home kit. I feel like this one does the distressed lines a bit better, and that sash looks absolutely amazing. So this one's going to go ahead and get an 8 out of 10 for me. So moving on from Inter Milan, we're going to go ahead and keep the Serie A theme as we're going into Roma, who have gone ahead and switched sponsors this season and are going with Adidas. So I really like this color kit. It's normally you can't go wrong with it. United have worn it before. That Ajax has a similar color like the one I'm wearing right now. And it's a nice kit. It's a nice way to keep Roma. It's a really nice away kit. It's simple, but it's elegant. It's not like too basic, but it is really nice. And if you look a little closer, there's actually a pattern on there. I don't know what this pattern is, to be honest. I don't know where it comes from, but it's a nice pattern on the jersey as well, which adds a lot to it. So it's going to be a 10 out of 10 for me. This is the one that comes out. I'm definitely getting my hands on this one for sure. So leaving Roma's away, we're going to go ahead and look at their home kit. And the color for this kit is spot on. It is such a nice shade of red. It's almost like a wine color, but it's absolutely spectacular. I love this kit, and I love how they've gone ahead and not used the traditional Roma badge, but used this wolf. It's a wolf, right? Yeah, it's a wolf. But the thing I have with this jersey, right, is I don't like the neck. Like the neck lining, I can never wrap my head around this, where it's like a V-neck, but then it has like a little patch to make it like a normal kit. I can't stomach it, and I feel like needs to be a little more yellow accents maybe somewhere, or because the sleeve is nice, but I feel like there's something missing about this one. Like there could be a little bit more on it. Like I can't place my finger on what's missing, but there's something about it that I feel like they could take an extra step. I can't place my finger on it. I don't know what it is. Or is it just me? Am I the only one tripping about this? But I might be, but I feel like there's just something about this Roma kit. Like it could have gone a little extra step. But overall, this kit is nice. Again, it is leaked. Maybe it's not the full thing. Maybe they'll add a little more details here and there. But overall, as it stands right now, this was an 8.5 for me. Just because I feel like there's something missing from it. I just can't place my finger on it. I've looked at it for like a couple hours. I just can't place my finger on it. So leaving Roma, we're going to look at Bayern Munich's away kit. And now I can tell you without a doubt, this is the one that has thrown me to like left field. I did not expect Bayern to come out with this type of jersey. Like it just doesn't fit with them, if that makes sense. Like Bayern don't really deviate themselves a lot from like their traditional colors and their traditional uniforms. So this was a bit out there. I read somewhere that this is based on Tokyo's like skyline. If you're like looking at from Tokyo from like above, you can see almost like this is like the city patterns, like their skyscrapers and their lights. And I think it's a nice design. It hurts me to like the Bayern Munich jersey because they like whoop Barca every season, and I can't escape it at all, no matter how much I try. Like we can't escape it. But I like the shade of purple. Maybe if it was just like maybe one shade darker would have been nicer, but I like the shade of purple. I like the fact that it's black. You can't really mess up a black kit. And the Adidas template, again, the neck, not my favorite. Not my favorite, but I guess I'll stomach it because it's looking like that's going to be the template. But overall, nice kit. This one's going to be a 7 and 9. No, we'll go with an 8. This one's an 8 for me. I like it. I feel like maybe the border of the jersey, if they had like a darker purple, would look a lot nicer. But if they're trying to go with the contrast, it's nice. So I'll give it an 8 overall. Now, their home kit, though, their home kit is completely different than what we normally see. Normally, we'll see like a Bayern with like solid red with white accents. So main color being red, white being the details, or this red all around. This one's this one reminds me of the kit they wore. I think it was 2 seasons ago. It was one of their anniversary kits. I don't remember which one. I'll put a picture of it, but it reminds me a lot of that special edition jersey that they wore. It's not a bad kit. I just looks more like an away kit to me, more so because I'm used to seeing Bayern play in all red all the time, like red being that main color. But I like this. I like this jersey. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not bad. It's simple, but it fits Bayern because I can't. Yeah, it just fits Bayern. I don't know. Like it just fits Bayern. But yeah, this kit isn't bad. Again, this one actually has like a nice. Doesn't have that weird collar, so I guess it's a plus for me. The sleeves are nice. They're cuffed with white, so not a bad kit. It reminds me of their anniversary jersey from, I want to say it's 2020, because I remember Coutinho playing in that. It was Coutinho was, yeah. So it was 2020. So nice kit overall. This one's a little bit more basic, so I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Let me, hopefully, we'll see this kit when it comes out. So now, Juventus. This away kit, Adidas is for me the GOAT when it comes to jersey. Like they drop some amazing jerseys, without a doubt, some of the best jerseys I've seen. Now this one reminds me more of like a French kit because I think this is a navy blue more than it is like a gray on this picture with how it seems. But overall, this kit is really nice. It fits, still has the Juventus fit. This is their away kit, by the way. It still has that white that Juventus normally sometimes play in, but I like the addition of these stripes and how they alternate in almost like a blue and a red fashion. And if I'm not wrong, it's supposed to mimic something with the mountains in Italy, but I can't remember exactly what it was. But overall, this kit is nice. I feel like maybe the color, if it's a little more darker, it might suit the kit a bit more. But as it stands, I mean, this kit is still nice all around. But it's just a Juventus kit at the end of the day. So yeah, I mean, I like this kit. I'll give this one for sure an 8 out of 10. This one's a nice kit. Not much to say about it. Yeah. So moving on then to their home kit, and I can't lie to you, this thing is atrocious. I do not like this kit at all. So let's break it down, right? So you got your normal stripes, you got the normal black and white stripes that Juventus normally play in, but then they decided to go with a little bit of yellow accents. Okay, cool, that's fine. But the borders of the jersey absolutely ruined this. Absolutely ruined this. I can't stomach it. Take away the yellow, for example, right? If you take away the yellow, this kit's nice. It's not over the top nice. It's nothing spectacular. It looks like Crystal Palace kit this year where they like scribbled the lines. But it's just that yellow. I can't get past that yellow. It's just not nice at all. Like there's nothing nice about that yellow. I don't know where the yellow came from. I don't know why the yellow's there. Okay, cool. Keep it on the stripes, I guess. Keep it on the stripes. That's fine. Keep it on the sleeve. Fine. But on the border of the jersey, no. No. This one's like a 5 out of 10 for me, only because it's a league and it might not be like the full thing, but this kit is disgusting. I can't. It is disgusting. Disgusting. So leaving Juventus' atrociousness behind, we're gonna look at PSG's away kit, and for me, this one reminds me of that Barca jersey from 2010, the teal one that they used with like the blue and red. This gives me a lot of vibes, except that this time Nike decided to put it in the middle instead of like at the top. But it's a pretty basic kit. I mean, it's like Nike's running out of ideas for PSG. Like they really just stopped the white kit and they were like, cool, let's add a little gradient from red to blue and let's call it a day. And I feel like the positioning of this gradient isn't even in the right place. I feel like it's in such an awkward position that I can't see it. And I don't know if if it's just a picture, or if it's like, or if there's gonna be like light blue on one side and red on the other, almost like in as like a design feature. But from what I've seen and from what I've read, the kit is just white in general, and then with just that satchel, not satchel, but that gradient going down the middle. So I'm not a big fan of this one. This one's gonna be a 5 out of 10 for me. Now going on ahead and looking at their home kit, which we've got here, and this one, it's nice. It's nicer. It's for sure better than the away kit they're having next season. But again, I feel like Nike have run out of ideas with PSG. This one reminds me of the one Ronaldinho wore. I think it was in 2001 or 2002, around there. But this one reminds me of that one where it's just a plain blue, navy blue PSG kit with just like a red sash on it. I feel like PSG have had nicer kits in the past. I really like this season's kit. I like last season's kit. But I feel like, yeah, Nike's running out of ideas on what to do with PSG. I like the fact that the Nike logo is red, though. I'll tell you that much for sure. But maybe this one will grow on me. At just the first sight, I feel like the fact that the stripe doesn't even go all the way, kind of like, you know, tickling something in my brain that I can't process it. So this one's gonna be a 6 out of 10 for me. It's not bad, but it's not great. Like I said, it feels like Nike's just running out of ideas with PSG and what to do with them. But we're gonna leave PSG behind, and we're gonna look at Barca's away kit for next season. Now, before anybody starts going with something about the fact that it's white, like forget that, forget the white thing. First things first, the fact that they're using a retro badge for me is a plus. So I'm a Barca fan, so this kit is automatically like a W for me. But the fact that they're using the old crest is amazing, and the fact that one sleeve is blue and the other is red is just perfect. It's just perfect. Now, I can see how this one might get a bit of criticism because it's white, and Madrid normally wears white, and you already know how that goes. But Barca have worn white kits in the past. It's been years since they've worn a white kit because of Madrid, I guess, and they don't want to be, you know, associated with the fact that, oh, they have to wear white because you can't play or whatever. But overall, this kit is nice for me. It's plain, but it has nice details that kind of bring it up. So for me, I mean, it's not spectacular for sure. I really like the season's gold kit. I feel like that one is going to be very hard to top, and you can see why. But I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10. It's Barcelona bias for sure, but it's a nice kit. I feel it's basic. It's nothing out of the ordinary, but the details go ahead and carry it up a bit higher for me. So leaving the away kit behind, we're looking at the home kit now. And this home kit, it's nice. It's nice. I sound very picky as I'm saying this, but I'm gonna tell you what I don't like right now. But I'm gonna start with what I do like. I like the fact that, like I said, we have less stripes. I feel like less stripes have always suited Barca better. Having too many smaller, thinner stripes doesn't really work out. I feel like it makes a kit look a little bit more like packed together or squished. So I like the fact that we have, it looks like 2 reds with 1 blue down the middle, and then in the back it's the same thing, 2 reds, 1 blue. Now what I don't like is when I originally saw this, and the original leaks had blue sleeves, so it was the whole blue going around from the collar down here. I do not like this red sleeve edition. Like, I get where it's going to try to keep the stripes going, but it needs to be blue. It needs to be blue. It's like it's messing with my brain, and it's that Nike template again that I can't. I don't like that Nike template. But like, see, it looks so weird just cutting it off right here. So just keep the sleeves blue, and the kit looks fine. It is genuinely, it just either keep it red or keep it blue, but you can't split it right at the shoulder. Like, it makes no sense. You can't do it. So I mean, other than that, the kit's fine. It's nothing out of, like, it's a nice kit. I really like it. I like the stripes. I like everything. I just can't get past the sleeve and the shoulder where they split it. So if they manage to fix it, this is a 10 out of 10 for me. If they manage to fix the sleeves, or they decide to fix it. But other than that, if they don't fix the sleeve, it's going to be a 7.5 for me. Again, nice kit, but the sleeves is ruining it for me. Like, they just ruin it. I can't see past it. It drives me nuts. But yeah, no, it's disgusting. I can't pass those sleeves up. So that wraps it up for today, ladies and gentlemen. We've gone ahead and looked at some of the league kits for the next season. I'm definitely going to make a part 2 to this. There was way too many kits for me to go ahead and try to squeeze it all into one video, and I don't want you to be sitting here forever. But if you like this type of content and you want to keep seeing more of me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Leave a comment down below letting me know which kits are your favorites, which ones you're looking forward to. And as always, give it a like, comment, subscribe. Helps the channel grow, helps me produce more videos. And as always, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.